Hey there, hikers and wannabe hikers. This is Jonathan from Hiking in SC. Today I am finally getting back out on the trail after the last time that we hiked was doing the Art Lobe Trail a second time. And it's been a while, so I think that was back in August, and now it is February. So the one I'm doing right now is not in South Carolina, it's in North Carolina, and it's called Crowders Mountain, and we're going to do a Rocktop Trail. On all trails it's listed as hard or difficult, and it's supposed to be like 5.9 miles. Now, it says in the reviews to make sure you get to this one early, because it's supposed to be like super packed all the time. Well, today is Thursday morning, and I'll show you what the parking lot looks like. There ain't a soul out here, but right now it is about 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's when the state park opens. And now we gotta look on our phone and see where the Rocktop Trail begins. Then we can start our navigation using the All Trails app. Now, I'm going to stop and say, right over here is my project Ragamuffin. It is going to be changed over to like a little micro mini camper. And so let me stop and say that it's got like 4 million miles on it. And I would not even attempt to do something like that with any American vehicle. Okay, so people ask me all the time, what kind of vehicles should I buy? And I would probably say Honda, Toyota, Nissan, period. This thing here, I would have to say that if you're going to do something similar, you definitely need to know something about cars and how to repair them. So just recently I put a cylinder head on this one because it burned a valve, and CRVs are prone to doing that if the valves are not adjusted periodically. So that's something that you need to know, but it's not something to prevent you from buying one. This firm right here, I don't even know how many trails I've gotten to with this thing. So as time goes on, I'm going to add some little videos on how I'm turning it into something else. And for right now, let's get on the trail. Okay, so while we're walking, let's talk for a minute. So back there I said Honda, Toyota, Nissan. That is true, except when it comes to what I call co-op cars, and that is where there are some vehicles where, even though it's like a Honda, they've cooperated with some other company to make the engine for them, or vice versa. So you may have a car where the badge says Pontiac, for example, but it's really a Toyota engine and drivetrain. So one example of that is the Pontiac Vibe, and that has a Toyota engine and transmission in it. Now, on the opposite side of the coin, you have a vehicle such as the Honda Passport. Back in the day, not the newer ones, I don't know about those, but the ones from maybe the 90s or somewhere in there, somewhere in that span of years, those had Honda on the outside but Mitsubishi on the inside, and they didn't run worth crap. So you just want to make sure that you are getting a Honda, Toyota, Nissan engine and powertrain in the vehicle. So as an example right now, a current example is the Toyota Supra. Supposedly has a BMW engine in it, so therefore I'd never buy it. So that's just a little vehicular knowledge. So far this trail is like very luxurious coming down to the first little creek right here, and there are some little signs on some posts that say dial 911 in case of an emergency. And I've seen like 2 of them, so maybe they're expecting some emergency or something. But so far, it's looking beautiful. Now, I had to do a little research to find this trail, Crowders Mountain, because I had just passed it on the road going down 85 about 5 years ago and put it in my little list of trails to do, and here I am. So I'm always working on some kind of a list of trails that I want to knock off that list. So right now it is so daggum foggy, I don't even know if there's a mountain back there somewhere, but we're about to find it if so. So here we go. Rocktop Tower Trail to Overlook, Tower Trail to Linwood Access Area, Rocktop Trail to Visitor Center. The Visitor Center is where we just came from. We don't want to go that way. We're gonna have to crack open our all trails and see which way we need to go. Okay, so I just checked all trails, and it looks like you go down there, all the way around, way over there, and you come back here to go back down to the visitor center. Downhill first, means we got to go up this hill. Let's see, if we go uphill here, we got to come up that at the end. Let's go this way first. Okay, so right now I'm filming on my phone because yet again, I think it's the second time now, I dropped my ceramic microphone for my GoPro. Wah, wah. Right now, it's probably a little windy sounding on the phone, and that's because it's a little breezy up here at the top of the ridge. It's about maybe 50 degrees right now, maybe 48, but keep in mind, you still want to stay hydrated out here because you still lose water through your breath and also through sweat, even when you don't think you are, even when it feels chilly outside. So you definitely want to stay hydrated. For this part of the trail, it looks like it's going to be quite a bit of fire road. It's amazing once you get out here and do this stuff enough. It's absolutely amazing how many fire roads there are out in the wilderness and you would never know about. But this is how the fire department would access these woods whenever you hear about these forest fires. So we are doing what's called switchbacks right now, heading down, which is kind of crazy because Crowders Mountain is supposed to be like 1,300 feet and we're going down. That means there's gonna be a pretty laborious up pretty soon, but that's part of it. So you remember when I told you about the up part? We just got there. Let me see if I can turn this around for you. So you're gonna come down this fire road that was behind me. You're gonna turn left at the sign. So that's what we're about to do. So one of the things that you're gonna find on this trail, which I highly recommend, even though it says it's hard, it's pretty darn cool. I like this one. There are some technical areas, but what you're gonna find is that you're gonna be looking on the technical little scramble rock climbing parts, and you're gonna notice that they put the red blaze on the rocks themselves. So you'll be looking for it to be on the trees. It won't be. It's gonna be on underfoot. So keep that in mind. Right over there seems to be maybe like another state park access or something. But I don't know. I have to tell you that since the last time I was on trail, I started going to 9 Round. Now, let me just tell you, I've seen the owners. They'll be there working out at 9 Round, and I literally just want to go over there and just hug the crap out of them for creating something so incredible. Like, I could live at 9 Round. But I've noticed that with all the jump rope and leg conditioning and all that stuff, I'm even faster than I used to be out here. So, question I always get is, isn't it expensive? Answer, yes, I would say it is. But I would also say it's the best money I ever spent. So we just started the up part, and I will get back with you shortly. Okay, so I'm coming up the fire road. We're heading up the hill section. And I just look up here and I see that. Like that appears to be where we're going. Like, are you serious? That's incredible. There's like a little tree up there on the side of the universe up there. That is insane. Things like that just put a pep in your step, you know what I mean? It's just awesome. Well, pretty soon I'll probably see you from up there. So, in that last clip, I didn't know that we were heading towards this. So, there's just a few stairs right here. And those probably end at the throne of heaven. But take a little quick pit stop right here to show y'all what you can expect. So the rest of the trail has been great. This here, just turn it up a little notch. Right here is a park bench in the middle of the stairs. And right in front of your view, there's a 911 sign. I wonder if that's to prevent people from saying, I'm done, I can't take no more. They're probably like, I've had it. I'm just gonna rip off my Corona mask and jump off of here. But they want you to call 911 instead. Woo-wee. There we go. We're making progress. See, I told you the stairs are all the way up there. Woohoo! I'll see you in about 781 stairs. So this is kind of where you get to when you decide to go places that nobody else wants to go to. Like, it always amazes me, like, some people would never get to see something like this. Like, I don't even know how far down it is right there. It just looks like what I would joke around about making like a 15,000 piece puzzle, and most of it would be that. Be hilarious. I'd probably get some negative feedback on that. Okay, but I don't know if you can see right there, there's like a sheer cliff that goes straight down right there, and over there it looks like the top of the trees heading down right there. So we are at the pinnacle of Crowders Mountain. This is the view in this direction. Literally, you can look all the way around you and it's nothing but down. And right there is another death-defying sign. But just thought I'd take a minute to show y'all what it looks like up here. So when you get up to the top, you're gonna see this. Don't it look like something you'd see on Call of Duty or something? Like, then you look up this, and then it makes you a little bit afraid of heights. But we're just gonna keep right on going. So it looks like you go right in that gate right there. And probably not down there. So once you get up here and you come past that, you're gonna see there's one road here, a trash can, and one road there. We're gonna go this way. Then we're gonna take a hard left. I think both of the roads come to meet each other, but just in case. Uh-oh. Speed limit sign is 10 miles an hour. I guess I better slow down. I want the popo getting me. Nah, we're gonna pour on the heat, especially now that we're going downhill. So, this is kind of what it looks like if you were here. And then, you're gonna be down there. But these are gonna be switchbacks, looks like, until we get back to the sign where we turned off a long time ago. But thought I'd give you a little insight. Is this the sign already? No way, dude. This is the sign that we just were at, turning that way. Yep, here we go. Time to go back. Okay, so one of the questions I get asked the most is, when I'm out here on the trail, do we stop to smell the roses? Well, the answer is no. It's kind of weird, but like when I'm walking through the woods, I almost can make a mental map of every single bottle, every piece of glass, every piece of toilet paper, every single thing that I'm passing. So it's just like the processor is running or something. It's the weirdest thing. So, as an example, I said earlier that I lost my microphone for my GoPro. So right now, I just pulled up on the GoPro the footage, and so I could see where the last spot was where I had audio recorded. And from that, in about 3 seconds, I already knew exactly where I was. So now I don't have to scour the whole way back. I just have to look in the spot where I recorded that piece. So a lot of times what happens is when we stop to smell the roses, so to speak, it's when we're camping, once we've reached our destination. Other than that, we just go full throttle. So that's why a lot of times it limits who you can hike with. But this place is incredible, let me just say. And yeah, because I'm recording on my phone, I keep looking to the wrong spot instead of looking at you, the home audience. But we're rocking and rolling through this trail. I would highly recommend this one, especially if it wasn't as foggy as it is. You would have an amazing view all the way around you, pretty much. Going down. But like I was saying, this would be incredible if you had the views all around you. Now, like I said, on all trails, this is listed as hard. So I would say if you're a seasoned hiker, it might be on the moderate scale. If you are not a seasoned hiker, this would be a beast. So it's always something that you need to work up to. But I love this stuff. So anyways, right there is the red blaze. You could probably go up that way or down that way. This is the way I came. So we're gonna head up there. I'm actually coming down the mountain, and this is the view. And what's funny is, it makes me like, doggone it. You almost want to go back to the top so you can see what it looks like from up there. But I think I'm gonna add this one to the definitely do again list. This trail has been awesome. So let's continue down. On this particular trail, I think there were only 2 water sources, and they are here at the little wooden bridge, and then there's one more, and they are both almost at the beginning of the hike. So if you don't have water on this one, you may want to get it here at the beginning. Otherwise, you're going to be thirsty beyond belief. I brought mine from home this time, but just in case you need to know where a water source is, think ahead. You're going to want to get the water at the beginning. So I'm about to do something I've never done before, and that is I'm going to go inside the visitor center and look for some kind of souvenir, which I've never done that before. Maybe like a sticker or something, postcard, something. But the other thing I'm going to do is I've never brought a cooler and put it in my car. So I'm going to force myself to not take off running and sit there and eat something real quick, because if I'm making a little mini motorhome, I gotta do like little mini motorhome people stuff. So that includes like sleeping and eating and cooking and all kind of stuff like that. So I'm gonna get in here, see what I can find. So we are not in South Carolina, we're in North Carolina. I would say that this hike right here is similar to Table Rock. If you turned it down from maybe about 60% of Table Rock as far as difficulty. Now, if you are addicted to hiking like I am, I'm going to put 2 videos over here to your right with more hints, tips, and tricks on hiking in all kinds of different states. South Carolina, and this one, North Carolina. Peace out.